Screen is visible? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So in the previous classes, we were discussing regarding what is harbor, what are the basic terms, right? And then we have seen what are the different classification of harbor, right? Artificial harbor, natural harbor, semi-natural. Then we have seen what are the different types of classification of harbor based upon its usage, right? Then planning for harbor we have seen in the previous class. Then the requirements of a good harbor that we have seen. Then a selection of site that has already been covered. Then uh, in the previous class, we were seeing what are the different say elements of harbor, or say what kind of features should be present in case of the harbor. Okay, any of this, if it is see breakwater, we have seen in the previous class. Can anybody tell me, or can anybody reply me, what is breakwater and how it is going to be important? Can anybody tell me what is breakwater and how it is going to be important? Yes. Can anybody tell me what is breakwater? Veena, what is breakwater? Karan, what is breakwater? Karan, what is breakwater? Yes, my voice is clear. Voice is clear. Can anybody tell me what is breakwater?
Sir, these are structures constructed to protect the harbor from the effect of wind generated by the waves.
Yes. See, I think you people are just attending the class. You are without listening, right? Without listening, or see, you are simply Taran, right? I will make you absent, right? Because you are there physically but not mentally, right? Here, what are breakwaters is, right? I'll show you with so in the previous class it has been told what are breakwater, right? It has elaborated in a very elaborated for a long in the previous class, but still you people are not able to understand what is breakwater. Yes. So this is what the breakwater is. Okay, this particular structure, what I am move the cursor wherever I am moving, right? This particular element, whatever I am moving the cursor, right? That is nothing but breakwater. You can see here the large number of waves you can see. It is there are nothing but these are the waves, right? The waves of water due to the wind, right? We are going to have the turbulence in water. Okay. So these are the waves, or this is what the turbulence which is present in water due to the wind action which is coming from the sea. And here, this is what you can see, right? This is how it has been protected. So this particular structure, this and this particular structure, we call it as an, right, breakwater. We call this as a breakwater. Okay, we call this particular structure as a breakwater, right? How it is going to help is, right? How it is going to help your harbor is, right? Since the waves are more towards the seaside, right? This breakwater, the breakwater, that itself represents that it is going to stop the wind action or the wave action which is going to come out from the seaside. Okay, so this is going to prevent the wind action, right? And it is going to prevent the turbulence which is going to be caused due to the wind action which is coming out from the seaside. So This, the breakwater is nothing but it is going to break the wave action which is going to be come from the seaside. See, if this particular breakwater, if it is not there towards this particular side, right, towards the side of the harbor, what would have happened, right? Here, too much amount of turbulence would have been created. If normal waves are there, then it will not affect that much. But in case of rough sea, right, in case of rough sea, what will happen? The sea will be having too much of turbulence, and then there will be no protection for these particular ships, right? These particular ships, there will be no protection, and this will also be in the turbulence. And the chances are there that if it is going to get attached, or due to the turbulence, right, there may be a possibility of these ships is going to attach, collide with this structure, and the friction may happen between the ships and these particular structure that we call it as a docks, or we call them as a jetties, right? So here what may happen is, there will be the collision, or there will be the friction between the boat, and there will be the in between the jetties, and it may harm your ships. So that is the reason why we are going to provide the breakwater. The reason why we are going to provide it is in order to stop, right, in order to prevent the, or in order to reduce the wave action which is coming from the seaside. So that is the reason why we provide the breakwater. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Taran,
Yes,
Taran, is
sir.
it clear? Then why
Yes,
you have
sir.
not replied? Why you have not replied?
Sir, replied no, sir.
Where you have replied? I didn't listen you. Has anybody listened the reply from Taran? Yes, Padmashri, do you have listen here Taran giving a answer?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So we'll go to the next slides. We'll go to the next slide. We will see what is dock is. Okay, so this is how, here in case of your breakwater, we are going to have the small boulders will be at the middle, right? And then it is going to be covered with the larger boulders, right, at the top, right? So this is how your seaside, as I have told, this is going to have the rough, when the turbulence will be more towards the seaside due to the wave action, and this is how your harbor is going to prevent, or this is how your breakwater is going to prevent, right, the turbulence which is going to be caused by the sea. Okay, so this is your breakwater will be consisting, it will be consisting of the smaller boulders at the bottom, then larger boulder at the top. Okay, so this is how you are going to prevent the your harbor from the rough sea. Okay, then this is how we are going to construct it, right? Smaller boulders, medium type of boulders, then larger boulders. Okay, now we will see what are docks. Okay, docks are the enclosed area for berthing the ships to keep them afloat at a uniform level to facilitate loading and unloading. First of all, we will see what are docks. See, there are two types of docks will be there. One is dry docks and one is wet dock. This is, we call it as a wet dock. Okay, it is going to provide the platform in order to say loading and unloading of your goods that you have brought. That is going to help. Okay, so this is what your docks are. Okay, the docks are enclosed area for berthing the ships to keep them afloat at a uniform level to facilitate loading and unloading of the cargo. See, you are going to have an import and export by using the harbor. So whatever the material that is going to come from your from the importing or exporting, whether the input or output, whatever it has to be done, it will be done from your dockyard. Okay, so this is going to be very important aspect if you are going to have the import and export of the material that will be brought from the different countries. So this is, docks is going to be very important aspect of your harbor. So I will show you here what are docks. Okay, we will show you what are docks. See, this is what your dock is, right? This is what the dockyard is. I'll just zoom it. Okay. So here, this particular part, right? This particular part, we call it as a dockyard, right? A dockyard is meant for, right, the loading and unloading of your of the material that will be brought in from your from the import and the export. So this is going to be the important platform in order for the loading and unloading of the material that we are going to bring. Okay, so we will see what the other features of the dockyard. It is a marine structure for berthing of vessel for loading and unloading of the cargo as well as the passengers, as I have told. And the ships require a number of days for discharging cargo, during which period they need a platform, the uniform water level. At this dockyard, the uniform water level should be maintained. The reason is why I have told you, uh, if we are having the larger depth of the ships, then if we are going to have the lesser quantity of water in the dockyard, then it was due to the reduction of water level. What may happen, right? The ship may settle down and it may be get intruded in the sand which is available at the bottom. So there should be enough number of water, ample quantity of water should be there inside the, yeah, docks. Okay. So if the ship is subjected to vertical movement by the tides, great inconvenience will be felt lifting the cargo from the ship, and special arrangement should have be is needed. Okay. Now here docks are of two types. Now one is wet dock and the other one is dry dock. There are two types of docks will be there. One is wet dock and one is the dry dock. Now what is wet dock? We are going to see. Wet dock is nothing but it is going to be filled with water. It is going to be filled with water. So this is what your dockyard is. See here, you can see the docks, right? And here is it is going to be, say, and here you will be always it is going to be filled with the water. And this is meant for the loading and unloading of the passengers as well as your cargo. Okay, so this is known as the harbor dock as well as the wet dock. The wet dock will be also known as, right? It is known as harbor dock as well as the wet dock. Okay, now the dry dock, it is going to be the important aspect as per the military harbors are going to be concerned. Military harbors or anywhere, if anywhere shipbuilding is going to occur, then this dry dock is going to be very important aspect, because what we do in case of dry docks is, here in case of dry docks, we are going to have only repairs, right? Here we are going to have the repairs or building of the ship, right? And then we are going to have servicing, repair, or say loading of any kind of weapons, right? So that may be done in case of your dry dock. So this is a place, this particular place. Here we are going to have the ship, right? This particular space, you are going to look to the people all around, right? So this space here, any kind of a repair, any kind of a maintenance work, or the ship building may be done in this particular place. So this from here, right? The water, if after getting repaired, right? What will happen? This is a gate where the water will be your ship will be moved from this particular dock. So this particular area, we call it as a dry dock, where the repair maintenance work will be done. So this is your dry dock. Okay, we will see some of the dry docks. See, this is what your dry dock is. This is your submarine, right? Where a submarine is we are having the maintenance work of the submarine. So this is what I wanted to show. This is nowhere you can see that there is no water in this particular dock, right? This is completely meant for repair and maintenance and servicing. So here, this is what I am showing. This is what the shipbuilding is going on in this particular picture, right? So this is one of the dry dock, right? The shipbuilding is happening over here. So dry dock is also meant for the shipbuilding. Okay. So this is what the dry dock is. Is it clear? Is it clear regarding a dry dock?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Only Padma Shri is attending class, it seems. Karan, am I right?
Yes, sir, we are also there.
Where you are, where your voice is. Hmm? Simply, you people are keeping quiet, no reply, no responses. Now I will ask a few of the questions to some people. Nachiket, can you tell me what is dry dock?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is dry dock?
It is used for repairing of the ships and shipbuilding purpose.
Okay. Nisar, what is dry dock? Nisar? Very good. He is
Yes,
absent.
sir.
What is dry dock?
Sir, it is used for ships repairing.
Where you are? You are outside?
Yes, sir. वो बाहर बैठा हूँ सर, नेटवर्क नहीं आ रहा घर में.
Renuka Naik? Yeah. Renuka Naik?
Yes, sir.
What is dry dock?
So it is used for mostly shipbuilding, ship repairing work.
Okay. And what is wet dock? What is wet dock? Renuka, I am asking to you only.
So it is also called harbor dock, like it is enclosed area only, like harbor.
You tell me what is wet dock. What is wet dock? I think you are not attending the classes attentively. Tell me what is wet dock. Rohit Patil, can you tell me what is wet dock? Rohit Patil? Very good. Absent. Rohit Patil absent. All right.
So present.
Then why you are not replying?
Network sort of.
You tell me what is wet dock. Okay. Very good. Rakesh Biradar Patil, can you tell me what is wet dock?
Sir, wet docks are used for loading and unloading of passengers and cargo.
Very good. Okay, fine. We'll go ahead. Okay. So I hope the wet docks has been understood by you people. Then this is what the entrance channel is. So in your previous classes, we have already discussed how the entrance should be, right? The entrance should be wide enough so that, right, even the larger ships can also enter into the harbor. Okay, so this is what your entrance is. So entrance, it has been protected with the breakwater. Okay, so entrance, it has been one side it is going to be protected, both the sides it is going to be protected with the breakwater, right? So you can see that this is your sea side and this is your breakwater and this is your harbor side. So this is how your ship is going to be the entering into your entrance channel, and the enough amount of water should be there in towards your entrance channel. There should not be any less quantity of water should not be there. If the quantity, if by chance the less quantity of water is there, then it may give a problem to the for the entry of the larger ships. Okay, so we should have the entrance in such a way that, right, it should be bit deep also, right, so that it does not cause any problem for the entrance of the larger ship, and the width of your entrance should be a good amount of width should be there towards your entrance. Okay, now we will see what are jetties. Okay, jetties is again, it is a narrow structure projecting from the shore into the water with berths, one or both sides, and sometimes at the end also. These are, see, this is what your, it is present, say from the shoreline, it is going to present a bit deep into the sea. Okay, so here it may be constructed with having the pile foundation may be done for this, because it has it is from your shore of your sea, it is going to be a bit inside towards the sea. Okay, it is built from the shore to the deep water. Okay, they may be constructed in the sea or in the navigable water. See here, your jetties, right? This is what your jetties are, right? This is what your jetties are. So it is going to be constructed deep into the sea. Okay. Now they may be constructed in the sea or in the navigable water. The jetties extend from the shore to the deep sea to receive the ships, right? So it is also going to help in the receiving of the ships. Now this is what the burning, your berthing and turning. See, if you want to have, if in a harbor, if we, now here the ships will come, right? Now if they come in this particular way, now if they want to go, right, if they want to move, just a minute, if they want to move, okay. So this is, suppose this is your sea and harbor portion, right? Now this is your layout of your harbor. Or suppose this is an harbor area, right? Now, if we don't have an ample amount of space, right? Now, this is, suppose this is what your dockyard is, right? Here, your ship is going to stand over, right? Now, they will be standing in this particular direction, right? Suppose this is your ship, it is going to stand in this particular direction, right? Now, if the ship want to go outside from this, right? So it wants some space in order to take a turn. So here, in case of your turning of this is your turning, in case of your turning of the ships, right? So berthing and turning. Berthing is a place where your ship is going to stop, right? And the turning, while leaving from the harbor, it require some amount of space in order to take a turn. So in this, your berthing, it is going to stand in case of the berthing, and turning, right? It has to change its direction. So this particular place here in this particular harbor, what it will do is, right? This is, suppose somewhere it is going to take a berth. Here you can see the ships, right? So here, if we it want to change its direction, then it can utilize this space for the turning of the ships, and from this particular place, it can go again into the sea. So the berthing is a place where it is meant for parking of the ships, while turning, if it is want to go out from your dockyard, right, or your harbor, right, the turning of the ships can be done at this particular place. This is, we call it as a turning of the ships. And again, we need to take care that regard wherever your ships are going to berth or wherever it is going to turn, an ample quantity of water should be there even during the low tide also, right? So high tides, there is no problem in case of your water quantity, but during the low tides, what will happen? The water will be less in your harbors. So you should choose in such a place that, right, the harbor should be in such a place that even during the low tides also there should not be any water scarcity should not be there in case of the harbors. So that thing we need to take in our mind whenever we are going to rest or whenever we are going to choose an harbor portion. Okay. Now this is we are going to call it as an pier head. Okay. Now this is we call this particular as an pier head, right? This is going to be provided at the breakwater such as the lighthouse. So we will see what is an important of lighthouse. First, we will see what is a lighthouse. Then we will see what is the importance of lighthouse. Now, what are lighthouse? Can anybody tell me? What are lighthouse? Yes. Why lighthouse is going to be maintained?
So to navigate ships at night time.
Yes.
So indication for ship like.
So to navigate the ships at night time.
To navigate the ship at night time. Okay. Any other thing? This is what the lighthouse is. Have you anybody has seen any of the lighthouses? Yes, Rohit, have you seen the lighthouse?
Yes, in Vasco, I think there is one.
Okay, why it is there in Vasco only? Why not other places?
So because Vasco, it's a port, right? So
Yes.
ship can navigate to it.
Okay. So this is what your lighthouse is. Okay, this is what your lighthouse is. See, in the daytime, see we can the ships can see the land, but during the night time, right, where the land is, the ships cannot get it. So in order to help, right, in order to help the ships to know that there is a land is over present in that particular place, right, in order to navigate or in order to help them, right, we will be utilizing these lighthouses. We will be utilizing these lighthouses. You can see that it is having say up to height of around 10 meters, right? 10 to 20, 15 to 20 meters might be, sometimes it is there. Say normally it will be around 10 meters. So 30 feet to 40 feet normally the height will be. And we are going to use a high beam of light. You can see that here, if we use a very small light, then we may not recognize, right? The ships may not recognize. So here, in case of your lighthouses, we will be using a high beam of light so that it can penetrate, it can give the good amount of light and it can penetrate for the longer distance. So that is the reason why we will be using the high beam of light. See, you can see, right, you can see that we are going to use a high beam light. See, this is how it looks at night, right? This is how it looks at night. So might be some of the movies also you have seen, in case any ports are there, you might have seen such kinds of the lighthouses. You have might have seen the lighthouses in many of the movies. So this is going to be meant in order to help the ships in order to navigate it during the night time. So this is going to be very be helpful for the ships during the night sessions. Okay. So this is what the different components of your harbors are, right? Anybody is having any doubts? Anybody is having any doubts? Yes. So we will see how much we have covered. We will see how much we have covered the RTH, right? Probably we have finished the docs. We will see how much we have covered it. Right. So meanwhile, we'll take the attendance also. Okay. So harbor layout is remaining that we are going to see right now. Okay. So harbor layout, we will see what is harbor is consisting of. Again, harbor layout, whatever the elements I have shown you, right, that will be there. Still, we will see what is an harbor layout is. No, it is not visible clearly. So we will see one more diagram. Yes. So in your harbor, if we take, right, if we take the harbor, this is what your breakwater is. Okay. So this is your entrance channel. This is your breakwater. There will be breakwater above this, and this is your berth that we are going to have. This is your dry dock. Okay. In detail, I will be having this particular harbor right layout in our next class. Right. We are in detail. We will see regarding your harbor layout in our next class. Okay. So if anybody is having any kind of a doubt, they can ask, right? So we will take an attendance right now. Abdul absent. Ashutosh absent. Present. Ashutosh.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Omkar. Abhishek. Abhishek Patel. Ajit. Katwani.
Present, sir.
Amarth. Anup. Anup Patil.